The internet is a very powerful tool that keeps everyone informed, entertained, and well connected. It's the very backbone of the global economy. It facilitates millions of transactions on a daily basis. All these transactions contain valuable data and all sorts of personal information that attract social engineers to the internet. A social engineer is someone who tricks people into doing something dangerous, such as sharing personal details or downloading malware into their system. Most social engineering attacks are carried out by sophisticated criminals who know their way around the internet, and here's how. Social engineers use different approaches to infiltrate and exploit their targets. Most social engineering attacks happen via email, text message, ads, or websites that look similar to the ones you often visit. Attackers send credible-looking messages pretending to be a legitimate organization, such as your bank, your payment system, or your telephone service provider, asking you to provide personal information including user credentials, credit card information, or simply asking you to open a link. Acting upon these instructions tricks victims into downloading malware that gives the perpetrators access to valuable information. How to avoid social engineering attacks? Social engineering attacks can be identified by analyzing the context and deciding whether the request is suspicious or not. Social engineers often display unusual behavior, such as making their request urgent. They apply some methods of pressure to convince their victims to comply. Never send personal information over email unless you're absolutely sure who you're sending it to. If you've received an email or text message from a reputable source, don't use the reply address in the message because it can be forged. Instead, visit the official website of the company in question and find a different email address or phone number. If you receive an email or text message asking for personal details, be suspicious and don't download any attachments unless you're sure who it's from. When visiting a website, pay attention to the URL. Social engineers will often make the URL look similar to a genuine website. Also check if the URL starts with HTTPS. The S indicates that the connection is encrypted and secure to enter your personal data. Look for browser warnings. Some browsers or antivirus will warn you that the site you are about to visit is suspected of social engineering or malware, in which case you should never enter personal information. For more tips on how to protect yourself from social engineering, read our articles on